got us from the game. Excuse me, I keep putting nobody's in my lane. You was in New York, you was fucking a Yankee. I was fucking with Bass, I was pitching a Frankie. These bitches so cranky, give him a hanky. But mommy, I'm cold, give me my blankie. Flyer than the kite, I get higher than my friends. Keep the snow white, I ain't got a bundle. Cooking cookies up for the crumble. Don't be acting like the Cardinals and I'm done, bro. Cause I'm a stealer, bitch from out the dealer. All the dope boys gon' feel it. Flow so sick, I need a healer. Fuck is my back, concealer. I be for a big deal. I'm a big deal. That's why I get.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Keita Oracle, your favorite psychic on the tube. We're back with another reading. Happy Monday, guys. It's Metaphysical Monday today. We're going to do your collective message. This is just going to be your next 7-day prediction. Of course, it is timeless, so if you find this reading at any moment, this is a 7-day prediction for you. Quick disclaimer before we get into you guys' reading. I am a very sugar-free reading. I am not going to sugarcoat your message. I'm going to give it to you as blunt as possible. We will be using charms for today. With that being said, it should be heavily implied. I'm never going to tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Keep in mind that I do not read for gender. Energy is fluid. We have divine masculine and feminine energy within us all. So take the roles and flip off them as need be. It could be your message, but if you find that the message does not resonate for you, or if you just don't like to hear it all, do not waste my time or yours commenting down in the comment section. Nobody will see it. You get no screen time. You get no play. Nobody's gonna care. You're just gonna get blocked. Nobody's ever gonna know that you were weird, but me and you. With that being said, let's get into you guys' reading. We're gonna be pulling charms. I got my charm book right here, child. We're gonna be seeing your next 7-day prediction. Let's see. Let me mix it up. This one fell. Oh, right away I see money coming. It's the red 7. So if you guys have felt like your stability has been shaken, I see some groundedness surrounding your money. I can understand that it has been a lot of inflation. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Give me a second. Get everything laid out. If you've done any rituals lately to protect yourself from negative energy, if you've been praying up, I do feel like regardless, I feel like you've been successfully protected from some sort of negative energy, or you will be. Now that I got the charms laid out, let me see what I'm seeing. My weed smokers out here, you need to drink more water. I can see where you guys are a little bit dehydrated. And this could be affecting, for my feminines out here, this could be affecting in the next 7 days. You might notice that it could be causing some issues in the nether region. For those of you who smoke weed, some strange you're doing is it could be more potent than what you normally smoke, and it could be affecting your health in a negative way. What is this dinosaur sticking to? Some bacon? Some of you guys are leaving pork in the past. Some of you guys are like no longer like I don't know. Some of you guys, it could be 2 storylines. I'm getting an energy surrounding somebody from your past who may have had a lot of status or money that you're leaving in the past. You may have blessed somebody in 2023. If you watching this in 2023 or the last year, whatever, it's 2024 when I'm recording it. But again, it's timeless. I can see that this person here may have felt like their status or what they brought to the table could have kept you. You could be leaving that person behind. I'm also getting energy surrounding a lot of you guys are putting pork. Some of you guys have never eaten pork, or you just been put pork behind you. But I could just see that being something that you mentioned to someone, or something that you remind yourself of, oh, I don't eat pork. Or maybe you tell somebody, hey, I don't eat pork in the next 7 days. Just random message. It is cold, so of course I see us eating soups and stuff and chilies. Somebody's teeth is hurting. Really, really bad. I think this person here could be an earth sign. I think the way someone is being punished for fucking with you is they're gonna need some dental work done. Somebody here is trying to apply all types of oral ointments and shit like that. It's not working, bro. It's not working at all. This person here could work at a coffee shop, they could work at a gas station, or they could just drink a lot of coffee. You could know this person to be somebody that's a morning person. But I get a strong energy surrounding this person here. They're trying to drink a lot of warm fluids, probably eating a lot of soup. Somebody's teeth is fucked up in the next 7 days. Somebody's teeth is really hurting them. And I feel like because it's cold outside, the time I'm recording it, I feel like when the air hit it, it really hurts this person. And I feel like it's really linked to some negative energy that somebody sent you, if I'm being honest here. That's my name, excuse her. PF7. What's that? What is this? A 4. For those of you who obviously drive cars, right? Somebody here has a very nice luxury vehicle. Be mindful of driving when tired. I see someone falling asleep behind the wheel, and I see a wreck here. I see that there's somebody here that's stalking you from a distance that's romantically interested in you. This person's initials could start with an X, a P, or a Z. They can have these sounds like heavily emphasizing their name. Obviously, if it's an X, it could be Zyla or X Xavier. That's more prominent because that's an X prominent in someone's name. But if it's a P, it could be like Paige or Piper or Penelope. If it's somebody with a Z prominent name, it would be Zachary. Something where those syllables are very prominent in this person's name. Take how it resonates and leave the rest. I'm also getting an energy surrounding, because it's right by the cupcake. Some of you guys are gonna smell like, I'm smelling baked goods. I feel like if somebody here is gonna be baking some cakes or eating some sweets, some of you guys are gonna feed into temptation because it's the fall, winter season, depending on what you watching it, what time you're watching it, because we have the acorn right here. Some of you guys are gonna fall into temptation to eat something from the bakery aisle. You might go to the grocery store or something like that, or so either this is in your home. You might find you have some cake mix that's been sitting there and you might make it this week. You have a sweet tooth. This could be contributing to this dental ache that I see somebody having here as well. It's either you or somebody else that got a toothache. That's heavily emphasized here. I feel like you guys are being very frugal in the next 7 days. I feel like there's an energy surrounding getting creative with canned goods or with, I don't want to say scraps, but it feels like making the most out of the least amount of groceries. A lot of you guys are trying to borrow recipes or trying to figure out how many recipes can you make out of a small batch of things. I feel like it's me saying the same shit, but it's a heavy emphasis surrounding conservation, if that's a word, right? What is it? What's in there? A shell and a doggy dog. Some of you guys may, oh my God. For those of you who have an animal that you have lost, like a pet, this dog is around you. It's like I feel like some of you guys have an ancestor that's watching over your pet. If you have a deceased pet, especially if this dog's name was like Rocky or something like that, or something to do with their color or something to do, or like a spiritual name. If you gave this dog a spiritual name, I feel like this dog, you may hear this dog or sense this dog around you. That's a message for somebody. This was not going to be this type of reading. I definitely could see where some of you guys are having very X-rated dreams in the next 7 days. I can see that as well. It's crazy. You got the tomato right next to the tomato soup. Some of you guys, a lot of emphasis surrounding trying to figure out how to make a lot of things from scratch. It's something that you're trying to make from scratch. Some sort of soup or stew that somebody's making from scratch in the next 7 days. And I think it's good. It might be something where it's like literally like scraps. It's like gator, like gator meat or some fish that you've never had before. Something. It's some sort of like tough meat. It's the gator right here, especially if you stay in like Florida or something like that. I could see where they may have soup discounted where you are, or you guys may just have the ingredients to make a soup. I mean, you guys, it could flood. Be mindful of that. It could flood somewhere in the next 7 days. You could hear about a flood. Somebody here, you might hear about a murder, a black murder in your neighborhood. Because we got OJ right there next to the grapes. I'm thinking about OJ Simpson. We also think about, so you might, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like it's a conspiracy. I feel like it might be something to where a white boy might do, it might be one of those race crimes, actually, because I just pulled this up and there's a little white boy right there in South Park. That's gonna be like something that you hear about a black person, like a black on white crime or white on black, or some sort of racial crime that may take place in like a mall, a food court, or somewhere where people get groceries, or you might hear about that. They might finally do something about that dude that killed all the people in Buffalo, New York, that kid, you know. That might be something that you hear about in the next 7 days, okay? I do feel like that you're trying to keep your resources private. I do feel like there's an energy surrounding you trying to get your things together. I do feel like there's heavy emphasis around you've been praying for God to replenish some finances. Maybe you feel like that your money has just been a little funny lately. And I feel like it's been more so with evil eye. I feel like there's been a lot of people who have been counting your blessings, counting your money, and just in your pockets in general. And I do feel like there's an emphasis around it. You may have went through some losses around people, so that when you get certain things, they wouldn't be aware of it. There's a lot of things about things happen very strategically. So if you feel like you're experiencing some delays regarding your finances, it's well within reason, okay? I do see somebody stumping their toe or hurting their toe. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of dropping glass or anything like that, or walking and area where there's high grass or water and things of that nature, somebody here is gonna cut their foot or stuff their foot in the next 7 days. I can see that. I don't know if somebody have a titty fetish or what, but it's getting 18 plus over here. I'm seeing somebody getting titty fucked in next 7 days, like during a sexual encounter, morning sex. Okay, so my ladies, you might end up doing a different color on your eyeshadow. I'm getting a more like a blue look. It might look good. You might try some sort of blue eyeshadow. I feel like it's gonna look really, really good. You might catch the attention of someone, okay, on a day that you wear blue eyeshadow. Some Asian restaurant that you frequent or that's in your neighborhood, I wouldn't eat their food. If I'm being honest, I don't really like the fact that the corn and the orange and the chicken and the dog food is right next to each other. That really looks kind of weird. And Bless is in reverse. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. If you catch my drift, I wouldn't eat that. If you guys are feeling like you want some Asian cuisine, I would avoid it in the next 7 days. I would, okay? Especially with inflation, lots of people cutting back on certain things and products. Somewhere where you frequent to get food, I feel like they're replacing a real natural meat product with something else. You might hear about it, or this could be something that you're warned about that can make you sick. There's someone here who I feel like is very privileged, and I think that this person here does a lot. I feel like it's a family member. This might be a cousin or someone that you work with or somebody that you know. It's like that has had a silver spoon their entire life, but for some reason, this person here wants what you have. And I think that because we have 2 brat dolls, one is face forward and the other one's here. There's right next to the boot. I do think that you're kicking somebody to the curb, that you've tried to make a relationship work with this person, but it just feels like no matter what, this person here is in secret competition with you. And I feel like it's something that you've tried to ignore for quite some time, but it's getting very annoying. It's getting irritating. It's getting very, very irritating. You might hear that song Ring My Bell and they said, I don't know if you guys listen to a lot of 70s music or what, but there's that. Yeah, fine. Okay, that soup that you gonna make this next 7 days or whatever, your food, your recipes are gonna be popping. You may have made some food that you wasn't necessarily as last 7 days or last week or just in general. You may have made some recipes that you frequently bake, but they may not have been hidden the way they normally do. I feel like it's not you, it's not where the recipe has changed, it's the ingredients and the food that you have using, but you're gonna get something just right, something that you're making. I feel like some sort of concoction that you're putting together is gonna taste really good. Avoid sushi is what they're saying. Avoid sushi, avoid any type of Asian cuisine in the next 7 days. There's somebody from your past that's wondering who you fucking. This person could either they wear a lot of red, or their name could be Peter, or this person here, they're showing up as somebody that's very particular. Like this person could have double lives, or this person could be have Gemini placements, or this person could be a twin, or this person here, I feel like they dress very nice. This person has status, but I feel like I'm hearing to you he's rich as famous, but he's just a guy to me. It's somebody here that I feel like you have to kick to the curb because they were expecting you to fawn over them, and I feel like that you kind of passed up on that. I feel like you got annoyed and irritated with someone's cavalier attitude towards you. It's like this person felt like because they were somebody that you're supposed to succumb to them, but it's like, nigga, motherfucker, I'm somebody too. Ben. And I don't need anybody to validate that in me. I feel like there's somebody here that's interested in you, but this person has some glasses in their ass because this person here needs validation. This person just kind of wanting you to kiss their ass. I'm not really liking that at all. For those of you who have been taking a break from smoking, who have been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, if you were experiencing any vaginal issues and you took a break and you started eating more like fruits and vegetables and drinking more water, I feel like it helped. And you're going to notice that it could be tobacco. It might not be the weed itself. It could be tobacco, cigarettes, or black and mild, something like that that could be contributing to some sort of odor, whether you realize it or not. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be affecting somebody's pH balance here. At least in the next 7 days it is. If it hasn't, it will. Be mindful of that in the next 7 days. They keep emphasizing that to me, but they keep also telling me that I feel like you guys are coming into some money. And something you guys, something that you're building, something that you're creating, it's gonna evolve into old money for you guys. If you guys have any creative endeavors, I do get an energy surrounding that it would manifest into something greater. I feel like you would be able to eat off of it. Some of you guys, I'm getting a big emphasis surrounding, especially if you were born in the 90s, or for those of you who have babies, it could be around 9 months, something like that. I see stability. Doesn't mean that you guys don't have kids, or if you was in the 90s baby that you're not gonna have stability, but especially for those of you who resonate with that, I see money coming towards. Some of you guys are gonna be finding out that you're pregnant in the next 7 days or giving birth in the next 7 days. It might be a 9-pounder. Your baby might be 9 pounds. But whatever it is you're concerned about regarding your stability, because we do have the stone and we have the pyrite right next to it, right next to the MII energy. Some of you guys may have a child that reincarnates, like a grandparent that reincarnates as your child. Somebody that may have passed away in their 90s or in the 90s. This person here, you will be well compensated for it, or something like the energy surrounding. You have everything you need to provide for this child. There's someone here that may be old in age or feel like they're old in age, and they find out that they're pregnant and they're worried. I'm grateful for this blessing. However, I'm concerned about if I can carry it. Somebody has definitely abundant of it, because we have the gummy bear there, and he has, and it looks pregnant to me. If you have a little girl, for those of you who have daughters, be mindful of putting like barrettes or beads or anything like accessories or hair in your child's hair, because I see them pulling that shit out. Like I see, or some of you guys, some of you feminists who get your hair done, you might not even like, you might take that shit down. I'm being honest. I see, or something that you're putting in your hair, some sort of rubber bands. Avoid rubber bands or anything that doesn't moisturize, and like tiny hair accessories. I see it pulling out somebody's hair. But for those of you who have toddlers, like little girls and shit, I feel like with the bows and stuff, they like them and they just snatch them out their head just because they want to play with them. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Starbucks might start doing a whole bunch of, like, y'all might hear like a lot of discounts. Y'all might get a bunch of emails from companies like Starbucks or those who supports I'm trying not to get political, but like, y'all know what I'm saying. A lot of the brands that were canceled because of the whole genocide thing, they're going to start sending a bunch of emails out in the next 7 days, or running a bunch of promotions. You're going to start seeing a lot of specifically Starbucks commercials, or specifically Starbucks like ads or promotions trying to get you to shop with them. And I feel, if I'm being honest with you, there's something, I feel like the bread is old. I feel like they're wasting a lot of products, so they're going to be putting stuff really, really cheap. They could also, I feel like it's a breakfast sandwich or something like that. It's something to do with like bagels or breakfast items. I feel like they're going to be heavily discounted because nobody's buying them anymore. And I feel like somebody here is trying to sell things that have been on the shelf since Christmas time. This could also be, I'm hearing Ross and Target, they're going to be running a sale to get rid of a lot of holiday items in the next 7 days, so be mindful of that. They're saying check your bread. It's like an energy surrounding. You guys may have some, I don't know if it's a subscription surround check your bread regarding like money coming out. You don't know where it's coming from, or you're not noticing it's coming out your account, or if it's like literally your bread. You might assume that because it's on the shelf that it's fresh, right? No, check the dates, because some of that shit might be old as fuck on the shelf. It could be expired in December or something like that. Be mindful of that when you're grocery shopping. Some of you guys like the Instacart because you don't like to be in the stores. I feel like they're heavily emphasizing in the next 7 days they want you guys to check the dates on your food, or possibly go shop for your own groceries. You might find better deals. Something might get exposed about Disney in the next 7 days as well. There might be some large corporations or some platforms that are catered towards children specifically that might get exposed for either having some racial things going on, or some racial bias, or some underlying agendas. But we already knew that. That's heavily implied. This is common knowledge for those of you who pay attention to a lot of different things. But this might be something that other people are just not coming into terms with, right? I do get an energy surround that we might hear about some robots in regards to I don't know if it's sex bots or like they might start saying, oh, you in the future or soon you're gonna have, it's like a battery operated woman or like models. We might start seeing something about like a robot model, or you might literally see a new model of robots. Either it's like a supermodel robot, or it's like they might show us some things they've been working on behind the scenes. And I feel like it's a woman, a female robot that they're gonna be introducing to us in the next 7 days. Some of you guys have been detoxing from smoking, and the next batch you get is gonna have you lit. Or if you guys just try to new, if it's not detoxing, because you just, again, you got a new batch, and I'm telling you, it's some dank shit. That shit gonna have you stoned, because we have the rock right next to the cart here. All right, pineapple diesel is right there next to the pineapple. I feel like it's dusted with something else. It's like it got a nice flavor to it. But I feel like it get you cotton out like a motherfucker. For those of you smoking, can you talk about that? Some of you guys, the weed batches that's out, they some fire. That's some good shit. What is this? A lot of these kids are rejecting a lot of the food that's cooked, and they want fruits and fries and juice and stuff like that. Like if you have a little kid, this kid is at the age to where now they want to tell you what they gonna eat. And I feel like it's what they're going to be asking for specifically. They might ask for one thing and want something else, but it may be they want some fast food. Especially if you've been eating a lot healthier than what you normally do. This child wants some fast food. Try to fancify the names. So instead of it being just broccoli or just blueberries for breakfast, then it's bluey oatmeal today. Right? So instead of it being, what did I say earlier? Fuck, I forgot. Instead of it being great, like I said, broccoli, that's what I meant to say. Instead of it being broccoli, then maybe it's, what's a green character? I don't fucking know. Ben 10, I don't know, something to do with a character, like to dress it up so they want to eat it. Because I see a toddler giving you a really hard time, or something. There's a kid that knows how to speak, but they're not speaking up or not articulating what they want. They may be throwing a little bit of a fit, and I feel like it's because they want to eat. I see somebody's kid wanting to choose their own schedule, and I see that being very difficult in the next 7 days. I'm being honest with you, because it feels like that what you're serving is something they're not interested in. Especially if your child was accustomed to you eating out all the time, specifically McDonald's or fast food. This kid is gonna trying to protest against what you're offering them. Let's see. A spray bottle might break. Something that you use, a cleaning spray bottle or a hair spray bottle, something, a spray bottle might break in the next 7 days. I said to set records straight. There's a big emphasis or a major emphasis surrounding a lot of you guys. I heard, don't make me get up out of my seat. That's Virgo energy. Some of you guys may have conflict with a Virgo. You can have Virgo placements in your chart, or there's just an energy surrounding somebody that you have some sort of like ties with. I feel like either you live with this person, or you know this person, or you're connected with this person through a living situation, or this could be somebody that could be at your door. So you're trying to calm yourself down. You might decide to walk away from somebody. I see a conflict arising between you and someone else where you have to dismiss yourself. I don't know what this conflict is about. I'll tell you what's going to happen for my collective in the next 7 days. It might be early in the morning. I don't know if somebody pop up early in the morning or what. Oh, damn, here we go again. I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe somebody try to pop up at your crib and just, what the fuck? That never been the vibe. Let's see what's happening the next 7 days for my collective. I did say y'all was saying no to pork. And we got the pizza slice in reverse. I don't feel like, don't even bother ordering out in the next 7 days. I promise you the food ain't even gonna be good. You're gonna get that shit, you're gonna be like, bro, this is not what the fuck I want. I had a taste for Chili's, and I don't know what the fuck this is. This is slop. This is not giving what it's supposed to get. I had a taste for pizza, and this shit tastes like hot tomato ass. Something like that. Be mindful of that. Just go ahead and cook your own food. You're better off cooking your own food. Tell me more about what the collective can expect in the next 7 days. Somebody might, it's like somebody who got a whole of information, they might try to confront you about something, and it's almost like, I don't know, I heard the pot calling the kettle black, but first of all, your source is wrong, your information is wrong. It's with this part here, it's like somebody who was given a tad bit of information, they took it and they ran with. This person could try to be nonchalant. Somebody might try to surprise you or try to throw something in your face. Like somebody here has some information that they're holding on to. Or I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to surprise you or pop up on you because they, I don't know, they heard. Just like something about some he say, she say shit that you don't give a fuck about. Clarify this. What is this about? I don't know if you're high and somebody pop up and you trying to act sober or what. It's like an energy surrounding, because this is like being fried. Somebody here, if you have a dealer, your dealer might be interested in you. That's for somebody out here. Not promoting anything, just allegedly for those of you. But I'm more so getting energy surrounding somebody could either, I don't know, it's like, with this fry in here, I don't know, something about, if you order out, somebody might steal your food. That could be what it is as well. I want to know what this conflict is about. I see something, I did say somebody was gonna get sick with something that they eat or consume. Tell me more about this conflict though. I told y'all stay away from the Asian cuisine. But when I think about that, I think more so that could be what it is. Like I've been having bubble guts, I can't stop shitting. Something might get somebody a bubble guts if I'm being honest. Something somebody eating. Stay away from greasy shit. Alright? Cause pizza, fries, noodles and shit. That's a lot of grease, right? And that shit could definitely be contributing to a fucked up stomach. Be mindful of what the food you consume in the next 7 days. Some of you guys need fiber. We had all that fruit on the table earlier. So some of you, and it was all in reverse. So it's a lot of energy surrounding you guys need to consume more fiber in your diet. But for most of you guys, I feel like that's something that you're doing. This could be somebody who you know is unhealthy. That could be what it is. This person here could be popping up somebody that you know is probably heavy set or eats a lot of fast food. This could be the person here. It's like stringing along information. When I think about news, I think about something intertwined. It's like I heard from a friend, I heard from this person, who heard from this person, who heard from this person. It's like, it's annoying. It's like something all tangled up or tied up or something. You could be tied up with somebody here who lives an unhealthy lifestyle. If I don't let me get up off my seat. Double hit. Did say you guys gonna be getting loaded. Did say that. That could be the energy too. Some of you guys could be having cravings for certain things because you're smoking. It's like you have groceries at the house. You spent the money for groceries. Make the groceries that you have at home. Cause we got double hit, and it's right there by SpongeBob. He look loaded. Shit. That's the type of energy that I'm seeing. I did say somebody's gonna be getting some good, some good gas in the next 7 days. Damn shit. I hit the weed, I hit the spliff, and it hit me back. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. That could be conflict as well, but I'm what is this? I don't know if this is somebody bringing you some information because they heard that somebody else had a problem with you. It might be a masculine. A masculine might show up to your door. It could be a grandfather or a father figure. It's an older masculine for sure. Anybody that wears shirts like that, older than motherfucker, been around since the beginning of the fucking time. Somebody may pop up early in the fucking morning the next 7 days. I think this person here, they might take you out to eat. They may offer you some food. They might they might want to give you some food. But I feel like this person here is coming with some information that you don't have. That could be the conflict because this person might tell you something in the midst of helping you or doing something for you. But what they tell you is almost like maybe they don't know that you're into it with somebody, or maybe they don't know that you didn't know some information. Somebody's going to have a conversation with you in the next 7 days where they overshare and they tell you something that might tie into something later. Something that you already was probably mad about, or something that you already was probably like, that you thought you knew something you do the whole picture about. You're gonna get some more information that might piss you off, and that might be what you need to go take a break and smoke about. Because I feel like it's I think that it might, some of you guys might have some really violent thoughts in the next 7 days, but I feel like again it's as a result of some information. Somebody's bringing you some information about something that somebody told them. The person that they were gossiping with, somebody that possibly likes to eat a lot of McDonald's specifically. It is energy surrounding. Why is my name in your mouth? Why? It's something. I'm telling you, it's a mess. It's a mess in the next 7 days. It's some drama. It's some drama. I know I'm picking up on it. I know I'm not tripping. Let me channel. It could be something about a TV. It's like something that, because it says resistance, retreat, weakness, time. I feel like there's energy surrounding. People could be saying that, or either it's two people or you and someone else they're pairing together that they're talking about. And someone here is going to be the Bestie Betty to come bring you information, tell you what they've heard. And I feel like this person here, if I'm being honest, this person here, if they're talking about you to them, then what did they say when they was around this person? This person can't be trusted either. You know that though, well, I'm telling you now. The person that's bringing you this information can't be trusted either because they sit there and listen to the shit that was talked about when it comes to you. Take that into consideration. But we have the pair that sticks together no matter what. They may split food, find exactly, they may split the food they find exactly in half and then eat it together. Something about energy surrounding this. I These are two people that are ganging up against you, or the energy around people are saying that you and someone else are completely staying out the way, staying out the mix. Just to be you and a friend, you and a coworker, you and a best friend, you and your partner, or something like that. People are putting you with someone else, and they're saying that you and these people are retreating, y'all not fucking with nobody. Or there's a conversation surrounding that you and somebody else, y'all got each other back, but maybe you don't fuck with a lot of people, and there are some people that are gossiping about y'all dynamic, and I feel like there's some people here who are involved in things, and this could be energy surrounding that you literally, maybe people are saying that you're two-faced in a sense to where, no, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting the two-faced energy with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not getting it at all. What I'm getting is there's somebody here that's being two-faced with you, that is coming to you and telling you and somebody else what was said about y'all. And I feel like this is you and somebody who are comfortable. You might have a best friend over at the time which this person pops up. You might have like a partner over, or you might be with a coworker, with a friend, somebody that you actually get along with, somebody that you actually looked out for, somebody that looks out for you, a homie, something like that. And there's an additional person, possibly a family member, an elder person who pops up and tells you, oh, so-and-so said this, but it might not be directly like, oh, so-and-so was talking about you. This person might do something for you or offer you something, but in the midst of them talking, I talked to so-and-so and he said this and I told him this, and wait a minute, well, hold up, how did I get in the mix? It's something about a double here. It's like something that somebody's offering you, it's coming with some information, and I don't know what the information is about. Let me clarify, what is this tea? It's something that you already know is confirmed. This could be, I ain't even gonna lie, this could definitely be an energy surrounding. Somebody can know somebody that you used to deal with. You might hear about somebody that you used to fuck with talking to somebody else before. A lot of you, this could be an energy surrounding. Somebody could be acting funny with you because they back in a relationship with somebody else. Somebody could be being mean with you because things are going better for them than what they were in the past. Like somebody who should have been helping you, or was there for you, or was supposed to be could have threw you on the table, or could be acting brand new because they're in a relationship. That could be the energy here. Somebody here, it could be gossip around somebody fuck with their baby daddy. Whoever this person is, this gossips around, they got some real light colored eyes, but they real funny looking at the same time. You ever see somebody who have a lot of features that should make them beautiful, but all together they look a fool? It's that type of energy. Because I feel like this person here, or they could wear contacts. You ever met somebody who wear them contacts and they just look like they from Vampires in Brooklyn? They just look a fucking fool just all the fucking time, and they just want you to compliment them on them eyes, and they just be bucking, they just be looking like this, something like that. It could also be an energy surrounding this. People could be complaining that they couldn't reach you or something like that, but some of you guys could be, people could be complaining about your circumstance, and there could be information that's intentionally left out, or somebody could have put you in a circumstance to paint you to look out one way. Let's just say you were trained at a job to do a specific job this way by your trainer, and then you get reprimanded, or somebody, your trainer goes to tell somebody, or somebody else tells somebody, your boss, that you did something wrong, but this is how you were taught to do it, right? And now you're in trouble, and it's all this extra shit, and it's a bunch of drama in the workplace. It could be something like that, or something that people are complaining about. It's not your fault, and people are ridiculing you for making the best of what you got. That's kind of the gist of what I'm getting. Not really telling me the entirety of it, but I feel like it's an old person who's involved but presenting themselves as like being a fly on the wall. They don't tell nobody I told you this, or this is between me and you, but in reality this person is bouncing from one group to the next. It's like this person here could be the one that's stirring the pot. You're gonna connect the dots regarding something in the next 7 days. I can see that for sure. I can see that. Good things are happening for my collective. Ooh, that came out right on out. You might call somebody out. And it's like, that don't make no sense. I'm trying to figure out how somebody feel comfortable. So how did that conversation even pop up? Actually, you might hold somebody accountable in the next 7 days. Could be a family member. Good stuff is gonna happen for my viewers in the next 7 days. I wish they watch this. Something about a clear conscience. You may be thinking that you overreacted. You may be going back and forth with yourself like, damn, did I react appropriately? But information somebody's gonna give you is gonna make you see the situation clearly. Oh, well, now I know exactly why I stopped fucking with you. I know exactly why I don't feel my family. I know exactly why. In the clear with something, I also feel like this energy surrounding you may successfully give someone else the illusion that you are unaware of their role to play in some shit. So I do feel like you might call somebody out. They may give you a bullshit excuse, or you might let them leave with the impression that you believe the lie that they told, but you have the upper hand on something. They definitely leave with the upper hand. And I feel like if I'm being honest, you get over on somebody that's trying to get over on you, and they won't even realize it. That's the good thing that's gonna happen in the next 7 days. Somebody's name could be Avery, Ava, or Aiden, or something like that, because the Avery card came out. Good things that are gonna happen for my viewers in the next 7 days. This is a compliment sandwich. I do get an energy surrounding a situation. It's messy. There's some drama that's being brought to you, and I feel like that you again, you're being very strategic to gain. It's like giving a little to get a little. That's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody here wants to be in your good graces, and to do so, they would kind of throw anybody under the bus, because I feel like to fuck with you, again, y'all the chosen ones. Y'all God's peoples. Fucking with you is the wrong move to make, because karma is expedited for my baby case around here. That's the vibe that I'm getting for you guys. Somebody here is getting real. That could be a person whose teeth was hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody here has been hurting a lot. Like this is getting interested on grinding their teeth. Has been grinding their teeth. Somebody here don't even want to touch their teeth because they hurt so fucking bad. Could be this elder masculine here. This person here could not even be able to sleep because of something they did to you. And this person is like a compliment. You may get an apology from somebody. And you might also, with a compliment sound, just like a little bit of the truth, and it's like other things are the truth, but things that people want to hear. Example of a compliment sandwich is let's just say I want to tell somebody that they fat. I could say, I think that you're beautiful at any weight. If you're concerned about gaining weight, I have noticed that you have gained weight, but I don't think it looks bad on you. Yes, I'm telling you that you look fat, but I'm also telling you that it's not that big of a deal. And I accept you, and I think you're beautiful with it regardless. So I'm answering your question, but I'm also doing so without overtly saying, bitch, you fat to the motherfucker. Not to saying being fat is a negative thing, but that's an example of a compliment sandwich. It's like again, it's an example of giving a little to get a little. But also when I think of a burger, I think about comfort food. I also think about finger food. Some of my finger food. Some of you guys might go out to eat. That could be the good things that are gonna happen for you. You guys may go out to eat in the next 7 days. Just make sure it ain't Asian. Just make sure it ain't fast food. Check your bread. Don't get nothing with no bread, because it might not be bread. It might be some old ass bread they serving. You gonna be mad as fuck. So you gonna be looking at your plate. That is not Alfredo. That is not a burger. I don't know what this is. This is a slider. You're gonna be very disappointed with it. Good things can happen for my viewers. They select this reading at 7 days from the time which they find it. Vice grip, cloth. The Pokemon is now confused. I do. You may, I'm telling you, it's like you get over on somebody that's trying to get over on you, and by the time they realize this person is away from you. It says the cloth hangs upside down from his cliffs waiting for prey, but the cloth cannot remain in this position for long because the blood rushes to his head. You might ask a bunch of questions. You have asked somebody the same questions 8 different times to see the truth. You're going to get the truth about something. You're going to get down to the bottom of something with people who have a crabs in the barrel mentality. There could be people here who don't really want to see you succeed, and you're gonna be able to identify your Judas, and you're gonna be able to piece together the story, or piece together the. It's like I'm seeing Carmen Sandiego. It's that type of energy where you're gonna be able to identify the thief or the murderer or the culprit, to say the least, with minimal effort involved. And I think that you may be able to. How do I say this? Let's just say some people around you are under the impression that you are financially destitute, right? You're going to be able to maintain that image of however people perceive you, but you're going to be able to twist it in a way that works in your favor. You may be able to be, I'm trying to find a way to explain it. It's like coming up on some money and nobody know, and then you just dip. Or it's like people showing their ass and you being calm and collected because you know that you already have something better in the future. It's like people doing things and then you being blessed and then keeping it to yourself. I feel like you're gonna do a disappearing act, but something to do with making people head spin. You might be able to, people that are trying to turn you against somebody that you're close with, you might be able to successfully turn them against themselves. I think there's a Bible verse about that where, I don't want to misquote it, but I know I read it. It's a Bible verse where Jesus says he come not to be, it's like, I come to be a sword. He talks about people in their homes turning against each other. It's that type of vibe that I'm getting here with this cloth energy. It's like vice grip. When I think about vice, I think about vice versa. And I also feel like there's something that you have or possess that people need, and you're being able to stand in your power. And I feel like that you're being able to, again, it's like you have the upper hand and you're utilizing it, or you're understanding your people's weakness, or your opponents, or your opposition's weakness. You're coming up on some information. Challenges that may arise in the next 7 days for my collective, my my baby K's. Let's see. Challengers. Maybe keeping your cool and your composure. Pretending that shit is sweet when you're really boiling fucking mad. It's like, alright, I got you. I got something for that ass. It's like people playing dumb could be a challenge to get what you need or get what you want. Or maybe it's just people playing in your face, not proving what y'all are. Somebody might try to awkwardly reconcile with you. Could be an elder masculine. But it could also be somebody here, I'm hearing down with the brown. That could be a challenge. There could be a white person who's really going to be trying to prove themselves as an ally. I don't know if this is like on a public scale and it's like cringy or something like that. Or this could be a neighbor or a coworker or something like that. It's giving that kind of. I'm not even going to hold you. How many more challenges that may arise for the collective in the next 7 days? Not days, you probably keep coming out, right? I'm here if you walk like a duck, quack like a duck, then it's a dick. There is an energy surrounding. You ever catch your op lacking, but they with their kids? It might be something like that. It might be like, I don't know, it's like beefing with your cousin, and the next time you see your cousin, it's at your granny house. Like, I'm not gonna fight you at my granny house, but bitch, you know what it is. It's up and stuff. It's something like that. You ever been around somebody and wanted to beat the fuck out of them, but the environment in which you gotta meet them or you see them again, and I can't really handle you the way I wanna handle you. Something like that, right? I see that being a challenge for somebody. But what A brings, it's energy surrounding maybe just accepting the truth. Maybe somebody who's in your face presenting themselves one way, but their actions are showing contrary, or something they slip up to say a fraudulent slip that somebody had. A moment of clarity could be like something that challenges you, because it's like maybe something you don't want to see. It's like energy surrounding. This person here is somebody you value, it's somebody you cherish, somebody you have emotions for, somebody you expect better from. Even if it's not somebody you love, I say if somebody's like a coworker or something like that, you may not love this person, but you might expect more of this person because maybe you like work together, you ain't never done that to this person for them to act a certain type of way. Or this could be like a grandparent where it's like, damn, granny, we beefing, we got beefing. Damn, grandpa, what the fuck? Exactly. I switched the deck. That's the energy. Accepting something could be a challenge for you guys. Challenges for my collective next 7 days. It's somebody might try to hug you or give you some sugar or something like that. Something about overextending the level, or somebody thinking that you tighter than what you are with them. Whoa, buddy, it's not. This ain't that. That's the energy that I'm kind of getting. That might be what lead this person's head spinning. You might entertain the conversation long enough to get to the information that you want to know, and then afterwards they might think that things are like cool. This might be somebody that you start talking to because they did some weird shit involving the people, and now they want to expose the people that they was acting funny with you with. Get back in your grace, and thank you for the information. But no, we're straight out talking. If this is kids, it's like energy surrounding. Oh, I'm finally being honest about breaking your vase, mama. Thank you for being honest, but you're still grounded. Phone on dresser now. It's just giving that. It's like that type of energy. I don't know what this is. This could also be, because when I think he's wearing this plaid shirt, and again, I'm thinking like a corporate type of energy. Even if it's not somebody in the workplace, it's energy surrounding keeping things. It's maybe not reacting in an aggressive way or in a volatile way, or reacting the way you want, or expressing your disgust for something. It could also be you receive something again, some nasty ass food. I'm not gonna keep talking about that because shit, it's the same thing. But it's kind of giving. Somebody may smell like cigarettes too. Somebody may have an overwhelmingly. Somebody breath could stink. It could be because of that fucking tooth. Somebody got a bad tooth, or somebody it could smell like cigarettes. Somebody coming around you and you don't want them. You're repulsed by something or somebody. And I feel like it's on several levels. I feel like it's their energy, it's the way they move, it's their lack of morals, it's their attire, it's the people they hang with. It's a multitude of things that make you not want to talk to this person, but there's some sort of obligation to formality. Maybe not obligation to this person, but obligation to, maybe it's like how the book says, respect your elders, or honor thy mother, thy father. And it's like, because of that, I have to do this way. Or maybe this is like a landlord or something like that, where I can't really go off anywhere at home because I live here. It's that type of injury. Maybe it's like neighbors. We live next to each other, so it don't pay for us to be duking it up, but I don't like you. Somebody here tries to get a little too comfortable, and there may be a challenge in regarding reminding somebody that this ain't that. Major predictions in the next 7 days for my collector. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit this is the energy. Like for somebody presenting themselves to be an ally with this God-saver complex, like if you knew I was going through this, if you knew that this was that, if you thought that I was going through that, whether I am or I'm not, Why are you doing so? It's like somebody here is being very self-righteous in the next 7 days with you. This could also be like somebody, if it's not just you, it could be on a broader scale. This could be someone, a celebrity who gets canceled, and all of a sudden they're trying to donate to a charity or do something, but it's for the wrong reason. Somebody being superficial. This could be somebody gets exposed. Like this is like, for example, let's just say with the Diddy situation, let's just say now Carisha donates to domestic violence or shit like that. Or it is the year of the 8. It's karma season. Karma is whipping ass right now. But something about you being able to witness or see through the bullshit. That's kind of the major energy that I feel like is going on. It keeps reiterating. I keep wanting to get a new message, but that's just kind of what it is. I see you deciding that you don't want to interact with people anymore. I see you possibly moving away. I did say somebody, did I say that earlier? You guys really disappearing? I get that. Some of you guys, somebody may offer you something to give you some information or give you something, and right after that, you come to a realization, you have an epiphany. The reason that all this was allowed to happen so you could have this realization, and then boom, you're blessed with the opportunity to get away from all these people. Maybe it's in a sense to where you get fired. Okay, cool. I don't have to be around these people. I don't want to work here nowhere. And maybe it's blessed to in a sense to around you get to move. You're able to break your lease, or you find somewhere more affordable to stay. Well, now I know that I don't have to be here long. It's that type of energy. Or someone gives you some money. You full of shit, but thank you for compensating me for this 5 minutes, and I'm not going to get back. Thank you for this money. I'll take the money, but apology accepted, access denied. It's that type of vibe that I'm getting for you guys. I love you guys. See you in a minute back and around. So this will be your reading. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.